In the mascot horror sphere, a game's time in the spotlight is fleeting. You either fight to stay relevant or fall off the face of the earth. Such was the case with Tattletail, a once popular mascot horror game almost nobody talks about anymore. But why is that the case? Hello and welcome to the Absolute Gamecast. Today on Steady Decline, we travel back to December 2016 to discover what happened to indie mascot horror title Tattletail, and find out what caused the game's astronomical disappearance. For those who don't know, Tattletail was an indie horror game released on PC December 28, 2016 by Waygetter Electronics. In this game, you play as an unnamed child who sneaks into the basement to open their Christmas presents early. Upon opening the gift, we're introduced to our new friend, the titular character Tattletail.
Tattletail, that's me!
Tattletail is a small Furby-like toy who needs to be fed, groomed, and charged, and will absolutely let you know by yelling at you as soon as possible whether it's convenient for you or not, with his cries attracting any unwanted attention hiding in the darkness. Throughout the bulk of the game, you're stalked by Mama Tattletail, a toy released as part of the in-universe Tattletail toy line, who was recalled for supposedly eating out a child's eyes. Lovely. It's also shown through a secret in the game that she also killed a Waygetter employee and now she's after you, so you better hide. With all the context out of the way, let's get into what caused the game's decline. The first red flag is also the most obvious, but as mentioned before, the game simply ran its course, as most games tend to, especially in this genre. However, there's an extra component to this red flag, being that after the game's Kaleidoscope DLC released in May 2017, the developers simply moved on to new projects, as I'm sure they didn't want to be tied down by this one project, which is understandable. There were rumors a few years back that a Tattletail TV series was in the works, but seeing as it's been a long time, the odds of it ever seeing the light of day decreases each day. The second red flag, in my opinion, was the limited coverage. While it was covered by a number of large YouTubers, once they made their videos, they also moved on. Some who played the base game missed out on the DLC, which unfortunately didn't bring in the attention the developers hoped. With all these factors combined, eventually Tattletail fell out of public popularity, and is unfortunately unlikely to come back. For the time we had with it, and even if I didn't finish it, I enjoyed the game for what it was. It may not be a mind-blowing game by any stretch, but it was enjoyable, and despite not really thinking about it for a while, I still find its fate somewhat sad. However, I feel like it has definitely carved out a place for itself in the horror game history where it will remain. That's about all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Not gonna force you, do what you want. Thanks for tuning in, and that's a video. Bye.